Oh! Hey, listener. How are you today? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It looks like there's a thunderstorm going on. No, it looks like it's over Leeway right now and shouldn't be here for a while. Yeah, let me sit down next to you. So what have you been up to? Oh, doing commissions in the Adventurers Guild just like me and Paimon? Yeah, we're working on that too. We've been working on stuff in Leeway at the moment, and other than that, we've completed a lot of interesting experiences over in Inazuma. We've finally met the Electro Archon. It's a very interesting Archon, much more complicated than, say, Barbados or Morax. Not in a negative sense by any stretch of the imagination, but more in a basic principle sense. It's not easy to really understand Archons, and most of the time you don't even realize they're an Archon when you first see them. When I first saw Barbados or when I first saw Morax, I didn't realize who they were. I just thought they were regular individual people until I found out who they actually are. But the nice thing about most of them is it didn't really impact me that much. They were still the exact same person they were when I first met them, and I really enjoyed that. You know, I really do appreciate a lot of them. You know, they're very good people. You know, some of them might have their quirks and differences in themselves, but me and Paimon decide to go ahead and get along with them anyway, you know? Because we're on a mission here. We have to find my sister, and hopefully we've gotten some more clues and it's slowly coming together. In fact, I did actually have certain interactions that benefited to an extent, and I won't bore you with the details of it, but what are you doing out here in the middle of the woods at night around this campfire? You didn't want to head back to Mondstadt and find a place to rest your head? Oh, well, you know what they say. The better and the warmer you are, and if you're comfortable where you are, that's your new home, isn't it? My home changes all the time. It's one of the reasons they call me a traveler. I wish they'd call me Aether from time to time, but, you know, you get what you get, I guess, you know? But, you know, where's Paimon right now? Oh. I have Paimon doing some chores for me, I know, right? Paimon actually being useful other than just sitting around doing nothing. It's surprising to me, too. I just needed some time to myself to think about some things. Think about what exactly? Well, where I'm going from here, I guess. I've been here for so long at this point, doing all of these things, and sometimes I think I haven't really gone anywhere. I haven't really done much. I've just been kind of going in circles, almost. And I haven't gotten anywhere closer to Lumine or figuring out the truth of this world and what it could all really mean. I keep coming back to what Barbados said. He said, "What does freedom really mean when demanded of you by a god?" And that line has really stuck with me till this day. I've thought about it a lot. And I still haven't really completely come to a conclusion of what it could mean, but anyway, enough about me. What have you been up to? Well, I know you said that earlier, but other than that, oh, you've been meeting some new people. Who have you been meeting? Oh, Bennett. Yes, he's quite an interesting character. Very misunderstood, I should say. Very misunderstood, unfortunately. Even though he's a great character overall, I always feel very upset about that, of how he's treated. But on another example, who else have you been meeting? Ah, yes, the boy from Wolvendom. Very good friend of mine. You should tell them that I said hello. Have you been able to join his Lupa call yet? sounds like that storm's getting a bit closer. Well, anyway, have you? Oh, yes, you have. Yes, he's very open when it comes to that, and it's very good. Oh, that storm. Oh. I mean, we're at Starfell Lake right now. That storm looks like it's... Oh, what would you say? It's over? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's also over Dragonsvine myself, but I'd say we probably have a bit more time before we have to get undercover. Thankfully, we have enough protection here to not really worry about it, and you being an adventurer as well as me, we've had our fair experiences of spending time out in the rain, so I don't think that's our biggest concern, but before we have to worry about that anymore, you know, we can enjoy our time spent together, and perhaps we can get to know each other a bit more. I'm sure you've heard about me, and you know, I've heard some whispers and rumors about you. You've been doing some very interesting things that not a normal adventurer would do, not even of the likes of Bennett or Fischl would do. You know, and I really am impressed with that. You know, I've been to adventurers guilds in Inazuma and into Mondstadt and Leaweb and all of them, and I've seen many adventurers. But you're very different, and I like that about you. I do. It makes me feel good to have met you, and I want you to know that you can call me a friend. And it was almost like one of the Archons themselves decided that we should meet tonight. Well, you think I'm getting a little carried away with myself? Oh, people tell me that. People say that I should keep my nose out of other people's problems, but so far, how's it seemed to work out is it's been a good thing. We've stopped wars, we've stopped assassination attempts, plots, overthrows, all of that so far, and well, it's been challenging and difficult, and oh shh. There's villagers over there. No, I don't think they've noticed us yet. Just let them go by. Oh, that was a bit close. We might have had to have a fight on our hands, but it seems that they've gone now. Very interesting creatures in this world, aren't there? Yeah, I've discovered my fair share of very interesting beings that I've never seen in any other world. It's both very beautiful and terrifying at the same time, I'd say. But I guess that's what you get for traveling to other worlds. You always have to experience new things. But it was never really my beginning intention to visit this world at all. Well, sit back and I'll tell you a story. Me and my sister were on our way traveling through worlds, and we got stopped by this creature. I don't know if you'd call it a god so much. I wouldn't call them a god based off of what they had done, but they took my sister from me, cast me to the wayside, and months and years have gone by, and I still haven't been able to find even a trace of where she could be. Just rumors and whispers. You know, they might be, hello? Oh yes, did you hear about the leader of that? Or she's a princess of this and that. You know, whispers, just slight breezes and blows in the winds, something that Kazuha might say. Oh, he's a friend of mine, but, you know, I'm still looking for her, though. You know, I won't give up my journey until we can finally be reunited again. And, well, until then, you know, it's the same exact journey, continuing. Our next stop is Sumeru, which will be quite the journey, and maybe we could have you join us for the ride, you know? You still have business to attend to in Mondstadt? No. If you ever want to, just wait at a statue of the Seven and we'll be there eventually. Trust me. Why a statue of the seven, you ask? Well, let's just say me and Paimon have a rather interesting relationship with them, especially after a battle. They have a certain aura to them that happens to help us out. Have you ever felt a certain thing when you're by them, by the way? A certain warm feeling or something of that nature, like the Archons themselves are whispering to? I know every time that I go up to one of Barbados' statue, there's a slight enhanced breeze in the wind, as if he's watching over me as I stand there. There's a slight rumble of rocks, maybe, when I stand near a statue of Morax, as if he himself is making sure that everything is okay. I have yet to really get that feeling, though, from the statue of the Raiden Shogun. Though she is a very mysterious Archon, a lot more complicated in her own ways. And to be fair, it might have something to do with how much younger she is than Barbados and Morax, who are both thousands of years old. You know, but she's definitely, I'm still trying to figure her out. I still don't know whether or not to call her a friend or a foe. And I think I like it like that. I like it staying mysterious, but well, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking maybe we should start to settle up camp somewhere. And possibly put out this fire and, you know, kind of move on to our ways. You go ahead and go get your stuff ready. I'll put out this fire, okay? Okay. Just grab this bucket of water and put out this fire. Okay, that looks like it should be good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It should just be steam now. Maybe we'll cover it with some leaves later, but yeah, we should probably get out of here. But well, let's get going.